All right, good evening, everyone, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Here in Japan, it's evening. It is FMM, Fire Magic with Mike Dukes again, and today I have yet another red-green deck that we're working on, red-green mid-range. I saw that pro player, Jim Davis, was running this recently, like 22 hours ago. I'm kind of excited because I ran it before he did. Not that it wasn't on his radar or anything like that, but it's cool to see some pro pick it up and see how he does with the deck. I haven't seen the stream yet, so I don't know how he did, but I'm pretty sure he did okay with it. Here we are again. I don't have enough ticks, and I don't want to spend our family money to be able to enter a league, so it is our journey yet again to try to get enough player points to be able to go into a league. So far we're 3-0 in this, and I'm up to 55 player points. And so if I win 5 more straight through, I'll get 100 play points. I'll be able to enter a league, so that'll be really fun. Here I have the deck again. I tweaked it a little bit, mostly because I didn't have the cards to do net deck net deck, because I have a 350 ticks limit. And then this deck is getting slightly more expensive online, and it peaked right over 350. I think it was like 370 ticks. So I had to cut some cards and adjust some numbers to be able to go under the 350 ticks. Not big though. To cut a stomping grounds for a forest, which is okay. I mean, I run on a forest anyway. I know a lot of these cards don't have forests. We do need that red quite heavily, but I'm thinking with 8 fetches, 3 shocks, and 2 mountains, we should be able to get there. And I let's see, I cut 1 Chandra from the main. Some of the lists run 2. I cut it down to 1, which I think is okay anyway, because a lot of lists only have 1. Some lists don't even have any. Some lists have questing beasts too, and so I think that's kind of like a flex slot, if you will. I like the Bone Crusher Giant still. Magus is 4 of course. I increased the number of pillage. I've been matching up with a lot of ramp decks, which pillage works against, but also some other lists like control, which pillage works, not control. In my case, it was mill, but it does work, and it does also go against artifacts too, artifacts as well. So pillage does artifacts, anti-artifacts, and anti-land as well. Seasoned Pyromancer, of course, is good. Tireless Tracker is good against control. Haven't changed anything there. Okay, on to sideboard. Sideboarding here. Relic of Progenitus, the 3 of. I know there one list had, what is it called? The Grafdigger's Cage. That was expensive. I had to cut it, so I increased the Progenitus number. Collector's Oof, 2 of. Braid, 2 of. This is kind of normal. Anger is normal. Choke I increased instead of having the 6 mana Chandra, which was uncounterable. It is a powerful threat, but Choke, we are kind of working against a lot of blue decks, and I feel like blue decks are the problem with this deck too. So I just increased Choke. Hopefully it kind of plays the role of that big Chandra. Obstinate Bailoff against aggressive or burn decks. So, all right, here we are. Let's run it again. Here we go. Constructed. We're going in. Let me know if something's hard to hear. I'm now trying this new mic, Bluetooth mic, and it should be really fun. Or it should be clearer, I should say. Fun. What am I trying to say? Modern 2-player queue. That's where we're at, because we can't go in again to a league. We're almost there, though. Red-green. Submit. Red-green. Modern 2-player queue. 20 player points. Done. Boom. All right. All right, hopefully we'll see some good matches. Even if I lose, it's a journey. You're on a journey with me to see if we can make the 100 player points. I mean, at some point I'll just shell out the $10 or however dollars it takes, how many dollars it takes to get the 10 ticks and then join the league. So I just have to do it at some point. I'm just kind of avoiding it right now, but yeah, we'll get there. It's beautiful here in Japan, by the way. We went to see Sakura which is cherry blossoms, and it is like right at peak season. And I know coronavirus has made it so that people aren't going to these famous places, so we pretty much have the whole place to ourselves. And a lot of people are very mindful of others, so they have masks too. It's relatively safe. And so we were able to see some really gorgeous cherry blossoms in some areas that is basically not known to tourists. So here we are. We do have a first game here. Let's get rid of this chat, shall we? Like, I don't feel like we don't really need this chat here. Oof. Oh, there it is. Boom. All right. We won the die roll. I would like to play first, so I will play first. Let's start. Here we go. Yes. Let's get rid of this as well. All right. We do not have a ramp spell or ramp card. My goodness. Oh, we do have interaction, so if they're kind of an aggressive deck, I think we're able to deal with those. Tireless Tracker is good against control, so is closest. So I think this hand would lose against a ramp, any ramp strategies, or even kind of hard control strategies. If they have Urza, it's kind of meaningless. Again, it's kind of a gamble. We do have the lands. I don't know if we want to like mulligan down to a ramp spell, so that we can ramp up to third mana so quick. We're on the play, which kind of shows me that we have a little bit of time. I think I'm going to keep. So here we are. Let's keep. See what they have. All right. Pretty good though. Pretty good. I hope the arrangement of all the cameras are much better too. Again, I had Carl over. Carl helped me arrange my mic, my new mic, if you will, the Bluetooth mic, and also, although I can hear the music in my ears, but I don't think it's going through the desktop. I kind of have open source music so that we don't get into any trouble here. It's jazz. I love jazz, which is kind of funny because I'm supposed to be like Fire Magic Passion, but jazz is cool. All right, let's go with the Shockland. Obviously, we don't know who we're playing against, so we'll leave that be. Turn on Noble Hierarch, of course, is what we're looking for. That's the kind of matchup that this hand will be awesome against. It can also be against humans, too. Do they have anything on upkeep already? This is pretty cool. Or not. No cover planes. Ah! Creature. I like that. I like that. It's good. It's good. Okay. I guess the question here is, do we want to bolt that Thraben Inspector? I mean, it's not really doing anything. But I'm thinking maybe like there's going to be a ramp or, not ramp, what am I trying to say? Like if it's against human, I don't know. For snow-covered plains is probably not a humans matchup. It's probably like mono white taxes or something. We don't really have turn 2 play, and I feel like the life is worth it. So I think I'm going to tap in a Shockland here. No, I would not like to play. Here we go. Since we very few turn 2 plays here, so that's okay. That works. That definitely works. So we're gonna change our play pattern here. We're gonna play a forest. Put Utopia Sprawl on the forest. Naming our Fire Magic again. Fire! I get so excited sometimes. All right. And here we go. Okay, yeah, definitely thinking the taxes approach here. I think it's more taxes than anything. Begin combat. Yeah, that's totally fine, obviously. Okay, this will be interesting to see if it's like what is it? Oh, I'm trying. Leonin Arbiter, I guess. That will be something to bolt right away. They didn't. Okay, this is kind of curious. I'm wondering why. Well, we're definitely going to play the fetch land with the tireless tracker. That will make it really exciting. With the bolt up as well. I mean, do I really need to expend a bolt here? They're not really doing anything, and I feel like once we get to rampant, we're going to be in a good place. We do have another bolt anyway. Although, Thraben, I mean, do we really care about getting rid of this Thraben Inspector? I mean, he's probably going to correct the clue, get a card, maybe get... Yeah, I guess, because, I mean, if this gets flickered, if Thraben gets flickered, then that's the Valley Town. We don't want to fight that Valley game, although we can fight it effectively. I don't think we want to do that, so we'll see if he has a flicker card here. Okay, he doesn't, so that's good. That's good, just in case he has Flicker Wisp there. All right, third turn here. Ooh, okay, that's a good draw as well. I don't know, do you want to play the value game? Yeah, why not? I think we're going to need some resources to... I mean, it's going to be kind of like a control matchup if it is mono white, I think. So I'm thinking tireless tracker here. I guess we don't really need to be aggressive. Let's go tireless. See what he does, or she. All right, got our first there. Trigger. Let's resolve the trigger there. Get a clue. I mean, this is kind of an aggressive approach anyway, because if we crack the clue, then tireless becomes big enough to start like threatening them. So, all right, let's pass the turn. Leave a bolt up. Okay. All right. Gotta make sure I get stuff up here. Oops. Okay. Okay, he did draw a clue as I thought. Okay. I'm thinking he had a Flicker Wisp. My guess, but we'll see. Okay, well, an Arbiter. Sorry, my reaction was a little late. I'm trying to figure out why there's an echo right here, but okay. All right, so he's trying to get rid of this. This is great. I'm going to go get a Shockland here. Here, let me get rid of my voice here. It's echoing in my ear, which is kind of bothering me a little bit. So, here we go. There we go. No echo anymore. Whoa, what did I do? There we go. All right, so, oh, shoot, I wasn't thinking. So I wasn't thinking. I totally destroyed myself, as you can tell, because I shouldn't have cracked the thing. I should have cracked it with Leonin on the stack, but obviously it didn't, so I'm kind of a silly. I totally got crushed there. Land would probably be okay right here. That is very nice. All right. I'm in big doggy do territory. Well, here, let's see what we can do. See, I shouldn't have cracked the fetch land. I should have cracked it in response to Leonin Arbiter. I didn't. I know that. I was just trying to figure out my echo. I'm really bad at multitasking, so hopefully, I mean, it's really bad, but hopefully it won't be as bad as getting crushed, which is very possible. Oh, first mistake on stream. This is so embarrassing. Can fire come back? That's the issue. Good news is it is death and taxes, so we were right in our evaluation. We'll let this go. We'll see. I want to see how he reacts here. I don't want any instant speed shenanigans as well. So we do have to dig into a land as well. Yes. Okay. So this might prompt a response from me here. Oh golly, I shouldn't have. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like digging in for a land is probably more important. If we could get Clothis down, that will give us a mana, and maybe we can claw out of this. So, shoot. Yeah, well, either way, I will use 2 mana to kill it, so let's see what we can do here. So if we draw fetch land, then we will bolt it. It's using 2 mana. Yeah. Okay, well, let's crack a clue. Hopefully we'll dig into a land again. Okay, we didn't. Land, please. Land, please. Land. And not a fetch land, preferably. Oh, man. I'm so tempted to cut that part of the program. I won't, though. I'll put everything up on YouTube. Even my mistakes will be a learning experience, so. Okay. See what they do on upkeep. Very possible that we're looking at a path here. Okay. Not a path then. Well, let's attack in. Our clock is pretty good. And I think their clock is good too, I know, but hey, whatever. Okay, I'm definitely sensing a path here. That is a path kind of a play. Okay. No path. Okay. Still no path. Okay, we're going to get an attack from both here. Yep. Okay, now comes a massive problem here, because if they have like a Restoration Angel, my bolt becomes kind of meaningless. Again, I think our goal is to try to draw a land out of this. If they tap down, though, I think I'm going to, yeah, they are going to tap down. Oh, with the Blade Splicer, of course. Okay, so, man, I feel bad about that mistake. Okay, we got some major taxing going on here. Yeah. Can't really do anything about that anyway. So my guess is if I tap down for a clue, he paths, and then I lose Tireless Tracker. But again, I think we're going to have to draw out of it somehow. So I'm looking for a land here. There's my land. Might be a little too late. We'll see. But I think it's our chance now to try to get the land thing going. So we will get rid of that Arbiter. Again, we'll get a clue. I think we're going to crack this right away, and I don't want to lose too much life, so I will crack a forest. Again, to kind of prevent mistakes here. Hopefully this will kind of be enough to stop them from attacking at least for 1 or 2 turns. If so, we might be able to draw out of it. We'll see. Yep, that will be a Flicker Wisp and Blade Splicer, or me, of course, to try to reset me down to 3-2. Here comes attack for 6. Not looking good for the home team. Not gonna lie. again, this is completely my mistake, guys. It has nothing to do with the deck, of course. Well, Bone Crusher Giant doesn't quite do it. Yeah, I think we're kind of dead here. I mean, we do this. And then I block the golem. I die. Yeah, not looking good. All right, well, let's go to the next game. Again, that was completely my mistake. Hopefully our sideboard is good enough to be able to pull out of that. Not very good. I'm assuming he has Aether Vials, in which case, we got to stop Aether Vial shenanigans there. We don't need to destroy any lands. Anger, of course, is phenomenal. Getting rid of any tiny creatures. Abrade to get rid of creatures. Actually, since we have 2 Abrades, I don't think we need to collect our oofs. Abrades will kill the Aether Vial, and it has flexibility to kill their creatures as well. Chandra's a bit slow, and they can control our board pretty easily. Stomp does have a text there. Pillage, again, we're not really dealing with destroying lands, especially if they have Aether Vial, although it could kill artifacts, but Abrade, I think, is just better. Scavenge Ooze does get big, I guess. That is a thing. Utopia Sprawl, there's kind of a line to cut this, because if they have Ghost Quarters, then we lose the Utopia Sprawl, but I think our ramp is good enough, even if as long as they don't have Leonin Arbiter, it's not that good, because they get rid of their land for one of our Utopia Sprawls. It's like meh. Klothys is kind of iffy. It's like slow-ish. I mean, it kind of ramps, but does it really ramp? They're not really dealing with the... So, I don't know. I think we're going to go down on Pillage again, one more here, and maybe a Klothys. Again, it's a little too slow. Or even Scavenging Ooze, because it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't have tax other than just gets big, and we have a lot of big monsters. So I think we're going to have to control the board, get a big guy that they can't deal with, and then go from there. So I think this is what we're looking at. Well, hopefully I won't make a terrible mistake this time. And I would like to play it first, yes. I think that was a winnable game, by the way. I think it was totally winnable. I think I just totally screwed that one over, so hopefully I won't. I will keep this hand. I have 2 ramps. I have 2 spells to keep them in check. Hopefully we'll draw into something big, in which case we can drop it and then go from there. So keep. Okay, this is, of course, the beautiful play that we are able to do with this deck. Turn 2, 4 mana is pretty good. Of course, if we don't have anything to drop 4 mana, yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm really, really tempted to destroy that thing, and it really depends on what we draw here. Okay, forgot about that. No, actually, it's a mistake. I should have thought about Magus, cutting Magus, but it actually has tax against this deck, especially because a lot of their land destruction is colorless or non-basics. So, all right, I think we're gonna go the braid line, and I'll drop a Magus. I can do that, right? Yeah, 4 mana. I can. No, I can't. So a braid is 2 mana. Yeah. I think slowing them down here is very important. And we're not really the aggressive deck here. The question is, yeah, we have a lot of removal coming. I mean, we hope we have a lot of removal coming. Well, this is for sure certain, so let's go shock in. And then we will add the Utopia Sprawl here. And then get red mana. Yeah, let's go up raid, destroy target artifact. And what we can do is keep this up to see if they'll get a Leonin Arbiter's second turn or something like that that we need to, or even a Thalia that we need to bolt. So we don't really need to do 1 damage, so I'm going to keep this up here. Hopefully they're stuck on land. Hopefully they were keeping an Aether Vial hand. I doubt it, but it'll be free to dream, let's just say. Okay. Maybe they did keep a Aether Vial hand. They did. Okay. I mean, this is pretty annoying, but I mean, we can deal with it, so we can definitely deal with it. Okay, land is definitely not good. Well, let's attack. Go ahead and block if you want. I seriously doubt they will. They won't. Well, since we have both basics and a fetch, I think we're just going to drop this and then make this into a mountain so that we don't have to take damage. And we need the mountains and then we need green, but we have green and we have mountains anyway, so yeah, might as well. There it is. Okay. Now if they draw anything that's not snow, which they did, never mind. Let's see what they do though. Okay, Thalia for sure. Okay, now we need something big, especially if it's flying. We need something big that's flying. That is not something big and flying. In fact, it's something very not big and flying. I don't know what to do now. I guess I could force his hand. Maybe. Yeah, might as well. Like, let's force his hand to get some damage in. I know we're not in a damage race or anything, but we'll see. Okay, it did force his hand though. Okay, so he values Thalia over the Brenton Forge Tanner. So that's kind of good news for us, I guess. I mean, that was probably more annoying than Thalia. Again, we have big creatures coming at any moment, so if so, we can definitely beat Thalia. We're more of a creature deck, so I think the best case scenario is our dragon. If we can drop our dragon and exert it, get rid of their creature, especially they're stuck on mana, it seems. So Magus of the Moon will make sure that our Utopia Sprawl doesn't get destroyed with a Ghost Corridor or anything. Okay, going to Value Train, Value Town there. All right, here goes to a non-land. Boom. That is a non-land. That is definitely a non-land. Not what we're looking for, though. Not what we're looking for. Okay, it's not a damage race or anything, but we'll see. Okay, and we will drop everything. There you go. Good news is we have a ton of mana to work with. So there's no mana trouble. Now to think if Aether Vial was alive, this would have been disastrous. But the fact that they're lacking lands really helps us right now, I think. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to double block here. Yeah, might as well. Whoops. If they have path, that's totally fine. I think at this point we want to get rid of creatures, especially since they can do a Value Town thingy. Okay, Leonin Arbiter, which is just a 2/2 bear at this point. I don't know, man. Okay, well, I guess we'll see what they do. Obviously, we don't fire away right now. Yeah. Man, we just simply need one. Man. Okay, so they value Leonin Arbiter. That's kind of interesting, actually. Oh man. I think I double block. Do I? Okay, so if I double block, their first strike goes on to Magus, and then their Arbor Elf's 1 damage goes to his Thalia. I lose 2 creatures, he loses 1. He drops another creature, and then I get a 2/4/1 from the Anger. I mean, is that even worth it? 2/4/1 from the Anger, and then they get a 2/4/1 from the blocks. Yeah, I don't know. I think our life is big enough or high enough. Let's just let this go, I say. And if they drop something big, then we can go maybe. Yeah, I'm just going to let this go. We want the mana for next turn maybe with Arbor Health so that we can do 2 things at once, including Anger, especially with the Thalia attacks. So if I have to... Okay, so that kind of forces our hand a little bit here. That forces our hand quite a bit. Especially we don't want flickering shenanigans. Bolt. Bolt. Okay. Bolt, huh? Man, this is a 1-for-1 trade pretty much. I mean, it does get better for us as the game gets longer, I know. Gotta fire it away. We really do. And if they get a Ghost Quarter, I don't know. Yeah, let's fire away. We gotta get rid of this. They're gonna win the race. And we, whoops. Undo. Can't. Alright. Alright, hopefully this, I mean, they do have a clue token. They have 4 cards in hand, which is disgusting. I don't know. I don't foresee us winning this because I made a silly mistake in the beginning. One step further away from our league dreams. Are you kidding me? Oh, black and green? Oh, that's right, that's right. That's not too bad. That is definitely boltable, though. That is a bolt target if I've ever seen one. Okay. Boom! Okay. Finally! Hopefully they don't have a path. If they have a path, death. But whatever. Let's get some lands here, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can put this tapped. Say Leonin in path. That'd be bad. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Oh, I should have gotten the... Doesn't matter. Yeah, I definitely should have gotten a mountain here, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's just get a forest. I messed this up, but I'm hoping that this is not going to be a big deal. Okay. Okay, here's our clock, and if they have a path, we're dead, but they do. They definitely have a path. That was a path. Okay, well, mana-wise, it was good. We'll see what they have. They have only 2 cards and then a clue token. Maybe they have another pass. That's very possible. There's a Flicker Wisp. What are you going to do? Flicker. Oh, my land probably. Yep. That's fine. I mean, I'm not really struggling with mana right now at this point anyway. What I am struggling with is any cards. That is not a land or Arbor Health or mana. Okay, that is definitely better. So we'll definitely cast this. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Oh, oh, I feel saved. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was beautiful. Exactly what we needed. Oh, I bet they have another path. All right, let's get the clock rolling, people. That Bone Crusher Giant was definitely huge. Because now we have another threat coming down that they will have to pass if we're going to deal with it. Okay, well that's not happiness. That is not happiness. That's also not happiness. Okay, I don't know what to do right now here. Probably the last one is a pass. Yeah, I need a miracle again. Like, I need something like, I don't know, maybe another Blood Braid Elf. Or that. That works. Make him use the Barenton Forge Tender, which he did use it. Cat. Yes! They made a mistake too! They made a mistake too! That's right! Bone Crusher makes it so that you can't prevent damage. Oh, take that! Take that! Take that! Oh, yes! Oh, that was exciting. That was exciting. Fire magic with my dukes! Oh my gosh, that was exciting. Okay, I gotta calm down. It's just a two-man queue. I gotta calm down. Oh, and I can't make a mistake now too. So, okay. So I will cast this. Thank you, Bone Crusher Giant. I will not make a mistake. I'll cast you. Thank you. Oh, that was huge. Oh, that was huge. That was massive. Oh, I'm tingling. Okay, let's get going here on the damage race. Attack with all creatures. Yes, I will. Pass me, if you will. Go ahead. Yep. Or that. That works too. Okay, and block. Thank you. Okay, I guess this is kind of a choice. Like, I can do both. Duh. Okay, so I will do both. I'll draw 2 cards first. See what we can get from these draws. Not so exciting, but I'll put a Utopia Sprawl here. That'll be red. Thank you. All right. The question is what to do now. Why do I have only 4 minutes? Have I taken that long to decide, I guess? Wow. I could better hurry. Don't think we're going to get anywhere. Wow. I didn't realize that my time was up real quick. Okay, well, I'm going to have to hurry it here. I think it's because I'm commentating. A lot of commentating here. Um, so let's get going. Let's attack with everything. If they block, that's fine. Yep. Yep. Okay, get rid of Angel. 4 damage in. Okay, and I'm thinking, there we go. I want that 1/1 token. That's why I'm not playing the Utopia Sprawl. There we go. And I think that's game, at least this one. Hopefully I can play the next game in 4 minutes. We'll see. Did I spend that much time thinking? I guess I did. Sorry, opponent. This is kind of my fault. It's probably not that fun. Okay, well, let's finish it with a bolt. Oh, one more. Volley attacks. Okay, I'll run the same thing again. I think pillage. Yeah, we don't need anything, I think. I mean, Obstinate Baloth will be good too, but Magus maybe not so much. Let's go Obstinate Baloth, and maybe Chandra to get rid of. Nah, Folly is a thing. Okay. All right. Even with my mistake in the beginning, I think we're doing pretty good. This is terrible, but I'm going to keep because I don't want to spend too much time thinking. I know it's terrible, guys, but we're going to keep anyway because I have 3 minutes and 46 seconds, and to decide everything in 3 minutes and 46 seconds is going to be pretty intense. Not to mention, Brenton Forge Tender is going to be really annoying. Okay. Land will be the best. It's not a land. I guess I'll prepare for a 4-mana turn. If it doesn't work, doesn't work. So Thalia is nasty. The 4-mana turn becomes pretty hard. There's the 4 mana though. Okay, so 2 mana, a 2 mana to attach. But we gotta do it though. I'm just gonna diversify so that if I have Ghost Quarter, I don't get blown up as much. That's the decision right there. Because at this point, I think we can Dragon next turn. And hopefully that will like get us somewhere at least. What is he doing? He has to go into his main phase before he can do this. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to force for him to get rid of the Brenton Forge Tender by playing this. Then I can preserve my Arbor Elf. That's my goal right here. Yep. Because then my Arbor Elf survives now. and then I can Glorybringer and kill one of the creatures next turn is my goal here. Because if I would have done Glorybringer, then I would have a creature, but if I exerted, then he would use it, and then I would have an exerted Glorybringer. It would be kind of meaningless. So, although I guess I could have done it the other way around, maybe, but we'll see. We'll see if that was a good decision. Again, I'm at 2 minutes, so I don't have a lot of time to play with here. Okay, he's going to hit me for 5/6. Pretty big hit right here. Not going to lie. Okay, not with the Blaze Spricer. Okay, of course. Oof, that's a rough beats right there. Okay, I think I will go Glorybringer here. See if this exerting works. We don't want Giver to survive, so I'll make it very difficult for me to win in any capacity. The rest I can block to death, so if I need to, assuming that everything survives, of course. But we'll see. Closest might help us here. I think they need a path. If they have a path, I think we're pretty much doomed. Not to mention our clock is 1 minute now, so we're doomed anyway. But we'll see. I'll just push OK. Oh, that's good news. The fact that they're digging for a path. Now they're stuck under. Okay, they're not stuck under Thalia. Okay, they're digging for path for sure. We can slowly now. Obviously, they're not going to attack. There's a lot of weenie creatures here. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. I will block. I think I will block the Golem here, just because there's just so many weenie creatures here. And even if they flicker again, we'll still need to get rid of the Golem at some point, so. Oops, made a mistake there. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Time up here. I think we were kind of in a good place, but yeah, let's F6. F6 doesn't work. I got to figure that one out, I guess. All right. It's too bad. 3 seconds. Again, I think we were in a good place. We have 1 more minute, maybe we would have won. All right, too bad. We would have won that one. Totally won that one, but I must have taken some time to think about things. My word. I got to think about that. Wow. It seems like it's a lot shorter than normal. All right, our journey towards league is getting longer again, or it's getting, longer, I guess. Let's see, other products. We're at 40 play points, so we lost 15 in that one. Bummer. All right, here we go. Second try of the day. That was a bummer. Like, 1 more minute and we would have won. Like, the trigger and then the dragon attack would have done it. Or actually, all-in attack would have done it. That is too bad. I just need some people to remind me, like, remind me how many minutes there is left. Let me see my deck here. I like having a second screen. That really helps. Okay, here we go. Second two-man queue of the day in our effort to try to get to a league. I won the die roll again. I will go first. Wow. Okay, this is an interesting one. So we don't have a turn 1 ramp play, which is very helpful, but we do have turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3. And we're on the play. So I think this is a keep. We're going to keep this. It's a bit slow against like opposing ramp decks, but hopefully that's not a big deal. Let's go with the foothills just in case. I need to get a basic, but I don't think I do. Hi, baby. What are you looking at me for? Is Kai upstairs? Yeah. I see. Ooh, what? Okay, Sacred Foundry tapped. It's probably a prison strategy. My guess is it's gonna be turn to Chalice here. So I don't want to expend too much time on this again. I don't want to do the same thing I did before. So I will not pay 2 life. No. Here we go. If it's prison, they're not doing anything. Let's actually drop this ooze. See if he has an answer for it. Yeah, let's get a normal forest. Let's see if he has an answer for this. I'm sure he does. He's red and white, so this is going to be a mountain. Yes, sirree. Oh, what? It is a burn deck. Why would you keep a non-1? I mean, I guess because you don't want to mulligan. I mean, I get that, but that seems rough. I don't know if I would have kept that hand on the draw. Then again, I don't have a land, so I ain't doing so hot either. But I can do this. I can kill this thing. Yeah. I can kill this thing. And it dies. Thank you. I need to get used to this moto mechanic thing, like not touching, but clicking and stuff like that. Like, I think that'll make my play faster. I will eat it. I gain a life. Huzzah. And I'll attack. Why not? Man, second turn 2 ooze has got to be rough for the enemy, though. That's got to be rough. I'm so bummed about the first game. I mean, we could have won, too. Like, even with my colossal mistake game 1, we would have won. Just 1 more minute. Man, I shouldn't have tanked at some of the points that I did. All right, I think we have a burn spell coming right at the ooze, which will be brilliant, because if I draw a land, that's going to be... Okay, never mind. Boros Charms were good too. Okay. Okay. Sure. I guess, I guess my deck, not mulliganing, was probably maybe a good call for the opponent. Just need a land, man. That is not a land. I think I'm going to drop this Ooze anyway. It's a big enough threat for them that they're going to have to point burn spells at it, and if they don't, then I gain a life again, which I don't think they want, so... Okay, so they're keeping up instants. No creatures there. I'm glad I got a land, but I'm not going to shock this in for sure. Especially since I can gain a life, and I have a bolt up. So let's attack. Hannah, baby, can you get that, please, baby? I think it's coffee. All right. Lightning Helix here, totally fine. What? Oh, it's probably coffee. All right, sorry guys, I'll be right back. すいません。はい、ありがとうございます。はい、どうも。すいません。はい、どうも。Now that was coffee, if I've ever seen one. All right, cool. Back to the game. Sorry about that. Hopefully that didn't spend too much time here. All right, their turn. Boy, they're flooded too. Okay. That is nasty. We will eat, of course, an Ooze, gain life. Even that incremental 1 life is going to help. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. All right. This is looking pretty iffy. It is looking pretty iffy. Okay, Goblin Guide. Okay, let's get an attack going. And trigger on the stack. And I get the trigger land, not land. Bone Crusher Giant, okay. Alright, so here I'm actually thinking of dropping Clothis. I mean, if he has 2 Boros Charms, he has 2 Boros Charms. We're dead. I can't do anything about that anyway. If he has a creature, we can Bone Crusher, but even then we're not gaining 2 life. We're losing 2 life from the creature, but Clothis will be like an incremental gaining life every time. That's what I'm thinking. We need the mana too anyway, but I don't think we're going to use it for mana anyway. But alright, bring it on. So this will gain us 2 life every turn. Again, if he has 2 spells, he has 2 spells. We're dead. Our goal hopefully is that he doesn't, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he has. The fact that he didn't fire away kind of tells me that he doesn't have 2 spells. Although he might have a Skullcrack, in which case this Clothis plan becomes suspect. But we'll try. We'll see. We'll see what he has. I think we're looking at Skullcrack. Yeah. Skullcrack is likely. Yep, there it is. There it is. So it does the 2 damage for sure. No heck way I'm... Yeah. Shoot. I want to keep Bone Crusher Giant up, I think. Although blocking with Seasoned Pyromancer is the same thing. But if he has Searing Blaze, I don't want to create a creature for him to Searing Blaze. And that's kind of our only out right now. So I think I'm going to keep Bone Crusher Giant up, and that will be kind of the anti-creature spell. Yeah, because I don't want to do Chandra either, right? Yeah, I don't want to do Chandra. keep. That will be a Lightning Helix. And likelihood of us surviving this turn is very low. And by very low, I mean almost none. Yep. Okay. So that's very unfortunate. We had 2 oozes. I thought we would have done better, but we didn't. They're gonna bring a lot of Skull Cracks. They're gonna bring Paths. Of course, Obstinate Baloths come into play here in a big way. Anger's kind of meaningless. Abrade's kind of meh. Magus is kind of meh, kind of providing them opportunities for Pillage is kind of meh too. We have a lot of meh cards. Yeah, I guess Abrade is better than Pillage, so let's bring that in. Magus 3, okay, so is that it? Collector, Choke, Magus, got rid of 2 Magus, 3 Pillages, getting rid of their lands is kind of meh. Anger's iffy, I mean, if they're like super creature heavy maybe, but we have a lot of creature removal anyway. Here, let's sort by converted mana cost. Yeah, I think our goal is to try to get one of the life gain creatures going, so alright, let's run it with this. Hopefully I don't lose 2 games today, in which case I only have 20 player points and I'm going to have to buy ticks. No. Jazz music is nice. Anna, you're so diligent. You have like a project and are you doing your workbook? No? Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. You probably should. I'd like to play first. Let's see. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this is definitely a mulligan. I mean, this is a no-go. Yep. This is night. I don't even have to explain myself. Mulligan. This is a little better. We just don't have life gain, and if they're really, really, really fast, it's gonna be kind of a butt. But I mean, Bloodbraid. I think I'm actually gonna keep this, which is really weird. But we have turn 1 interaction if they have creature, if they have spells, and we have a Bloodbraid Elf to kind of like spin the wheel, if you will. I think I'm going to tuck Glorybringer. I mean, yeah, I think I am. I need the Lightning Bolt. I think I need the Bloodbraid Elf. Although cascading into what? Ooze, I guess? Yeah, I'm going to keep this. But what am I going to tuck, I guess, is the question. Glorybringer does. I feel like Glorybringer is better than Bloodbraid Elf. I mean, like going down, like cascading is not. I think I'm gonna keep Glorybringer. This might be wrong, but I want to see, especially since we have ramp. Okay, well, this is probably wrong, just because there might be a turn 1 creature in which we want to bolt. But if not, then I don't want to just shock myself just because. Okay, this is turn 1. Huh, that's interesting for burn though. Like I learned something new today. Like if maybe keeping a what am I trying to say? Two mana interaction is okay sometimes because mulliganing is so detrimental to burn. Of course, I might have played it wrong, so that they might have been lucky, but we'll see. I don't think so though. I think this is. Oh, that's interesting. Well, here, let's put this pay 2 life. No, obviously we don't want to pay 2 life. Produce 2, 1 for the bolt, and 1 for this. And we have a Glorybringer. And that will race quite nicely. Yeah, I'm glad I kept Glorybringer though. That's definitely a good choice. Ooh, they kept a 1-lander. Okay. Or did they? Okay, I thought a skewer of critics could be the second. Okay. Well, okay, the $1 million question here is, do I exert? I mean, if I don't, if I don't, I'm racing, right? I'm not sure if I want to race. I'm going to exert. This is assuming that I'm going to draw something like relevant. Well, good news is they only have one land still, or else they would have played. Yep, definitely good news. So I think our race is okay. We're passing. We are passing. Well, that makes it so that exerting was an awesome choice. Not gonna lie. Oh golly, these kind of these kind of draws just kill me. Are? Oh, okay. Hi. Okay. I have all the mana and nothing to do. Thank you. Well, they have no mana, but hey, screw beats a flood every time. Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay, that's even better. That is good. I am totally okay with this. All right. Now what are you going to do? Now what are you going to do? You can't path that thing. Can't destroy that thing. Yeah, you can skull crack it maybe one time. Bring it. This is huge. I can't do anything about it. I definitely can't do anything about this. I mean, I shouldn't speak before the. I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch. But hey, I'm counting. I'm counting chickens. 16 minutes too. Plenty of time to resolve this. Okay. There we go. Gaining life. I have interaction to kill creatures if need be. Go. Okay, and then we have 5 mana. 2 more. Yes! That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Don't need Magus yet. Anger is kind of iffy. Maybe Anger. Man, that game really makes me want to pillage. I think I'm going to pillage over Magus. This might be wrong, but that game really made me want to pillage. Although, I guess Anger is a thought in this case. Anger just kills my things. It's just, it's so annoying. Yeah, I'm not angry. I'm pillaging. If this is wrong, it's fine. It's going to be fun anyway. Submit Dirk! Bring it! Okay. My friend is talking to me on Messenger here. Well, this is a not keep. I mean, I have Clothis, but I don't even have red mana for Lightning Bolt. Arbor Elf could easily be Searing Blaze, which could make it really rough. So this is a mulligan, unfortunately. Well, this is a little bit better. We still have the problem with we still have a problem with like the Searing Blaze. I don't know. I feel like they would have brought out Searing Blaze, but maybe they didn't. Yeah, I have interaction. I'm almost tempted to bottom the Arbor Elf. Yeah, I'm keeping. That's for sure. I'm keeping. And I'm bottoming a Braid. I think I'm bottoming a Braid. I do need the Glorybringer later. I mean, that's if I need a way to win, so. But if they go creature heavy, am I in big trouble? Kind of, yeah. Hard decision. Creature, but will they have 2 creatures? I have a lot of removal. I'm bottoming the Braid. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, we'll see what we draw. We'll see what they play, I guess. Best case scenario is Goblin Guide, maybe? A Swift Sphere. Yeah, I guess that's okay. It kind of makes my decision easier, too. Because I think I'm going to bolt this thing. Okay. Okay, the last thing I want is a Searing Blaze, Pumping Monastery, Swift Sphere. And I definitely don't want to take a shock damage, so we're bolting here. We are bolting with Mountain. Yeah, we have a forest, so we can deal with. Yep. Again, keep the creatures under control. I doubt they're going to do... Yeah, in fact, it was a good decision, too. Yes, they kept another one-lander. Unbelievable. Okay, here I have to Arbo Elf. I mean, if they have Searing Blaze, they have Searing Blaze. If not, then we can... Okay, they have a Bolt. Okay, that's actually not a bad thing. Much better than Searing Blaze. Okay, they got their Stomping Ground. Okay, they do have creatures then. We do have a creature matchup. They kept their Eidolons in. Kind of surprising, but they kept it in. Okay, now all we need is a land. Anytime now. Anytime. Bring lands anytime. Now they're land crazy. Ugh. Okay. Well, I'm not a burn deck, so you can gain all the life you want. Just as long as my life is not affected. Okay, what do we have here? Boom! That is not a land! Oh, this is so bad! Bad feels. I think we lost this. We're going to lose 2 games today. One because of clock, one because of land. Not good feels. Definitely not good feels. All right. Okay, again, Lava Spike. Thank you. We have another. Okay. Wow, I have a lot of Lava Spikes. It's pretty much game. No way I can recover from this. Yep. All right. Well, it happens. It's magic. That happens. Oh, boy. Could I have done anything else? I mean, I was on the draw. I didn't tuck a land. I had 2 lands. I had a ramp spell. Yeah. Yeah, even if my Arbor Elf survived, it would have been 3 mana without red, which would have been pretty bad. I mean, I could have shocked in, but then, yeah, no. I think that's all we could do today. Well, I'm gonna play one more game, but that's all, like, the best I could do. All right, final game here. 3 games a day. Lost the first one by a clock, or the clock beat me. Second game, we did okay. I was playing okay, but we couldn't quite draw into it. The second game of the second match, we won, and it's the third game of the third match. Second match, we lost. So, not a good day. Not a good day for Team Fire Mike Dukes. Hopefully, we learned a lot, though, especially with the Death and Taxes. Do not crack a fetch when there's Leonin Arbiter. Bad. I love it. All my friends are talking about the new spoilers. Interesting spoilers, though. Like, I had no idea what the new mechanics are. Especially the... What was it? Especially the... Here, let's look into it. there it is. Companion. Mutate. Mutate kind of makes sense. Companion is like very difficult for me to understand. So I had to ask my friends many, many times who kind of know the rules a little bit better. And yeah, and then he explained it to me, and I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Finally made sense. All right. Well, the good news for today is I'm winning all the die rolls. That's good news. Okay, I would like to play first, of course. No mana elf and too much land. Why weren't you here, Mr. Land, when I needed you last time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lands. That's too much. We're mulliganing this. Can't do anything until turn 3. It's ridiculous. Yeah, mulligan. Oh, golly. Oh, no, not golly. There are 2 lands. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are good. We are good. Okay, we're keeping this for sure. The question is which threat to keep. Kind of tempted to bottom Chandra, just because this only shines against, although that is our only removal spell. I want the 2 manas. I want the Glorybringer. Not sure about the Chandra or Bloodbraid Elf. Thinking Chandra, though. This can control the, although this would be good against rampy type spells, but we do have an aggressive. I think we're going to go aggressive. But Bloodbraid and Glorybringer presents a pretty decent clock, so I think we're bottoming the Chandra here, even though she's my favorite planeswalker. Okay. My friend's saying the room's starting to spin. Why is that? No idea. No idea. I'm playing against Punk Rock Prodigy. That's cool. A punk rocker. Okay. I'm going to go the second turn 4 mana route if we're able to, if they will let me. Ah, I think we have a huge combo on our hands. Ah, no. Okay. Yep. Yep. I literally cannot do anything against this deck, so I was hoping for some interactive fun. Good news is I have an aggressive start-ish. Hi. Hi, Grizzlebrand. Can't do anything about you. How does that even work? It's a cast, right? Baby love, can you get me a glass of water, please? Thank you, love. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm sure drawing 7,000 cards is fun. I actually don't know how they win. How do they win? I literally don't know how they win. Mm-hmm. Okay, 2 mana. Sorry about this messenger here. High mana Morphos. I mean, you have the whole deck in your hand. I'm pretty sure you can do stuff here. I get it. It's the new card that flips the whole deck, and then you win that thing. Yeah. Makes sense. What am I supposed to do against this deck? I don't even know. I don't even know. Graveyard interaction? Like, does it even matter? Choke? No. Abrade? No. Anger? Boil? No. What? I'm using graveyard kind of better than, like, I don't know, scavenging? What? Don't know how. Well, I'm just gonna ship it? No idea how this works. Choke. Let's go land like crazy just in case they choke on mana. Sheesh. I got nothing. Well, I heard that this deck defeats itself more than ever, so hopefully it will defeat itself. Yeah, why not? I mean, even Magus doesn't do anything because Manamorphose can create the 2 mana that they need, right, for Neoform? Ah! Meaningless. Man, our play points is going to be so low this time. You guys should probably do your workbooks, honeys. Both of you. Oh, you probably should too. Go get your workbook, honey. Put your Legos away. Wow, the enemy's tanking. Man, the opponent's deciding. What? Yeah, how many pages have you done? Okay. You can play Nintendo today because Kaya Camp, if you want, on this. Oh, boy. My mic is going to die very soon. I might have to switch over. Oh, I almost went through my turn. There we go. Sorry if my voice cuts out. I'm going to have to switch real quick, which means I'm going to have to find the mic. I guess I could do it right on here. Hi, 2 mana. Nice. Allosaurus, Cyrus thing. Good news is, music is very relaxing. There's the Manamorphose, making 2 mana. Is it 5 pages? Okay, it can be done. Can you find my headphones somewhere, honey? It should be like maybe up there. No, the other headphones, the ones that plug in. Because these headphones are going to die pretty soon. Oh, thanks, baby. Whoa, they didn't do anything. Oh, we might have a chance. We might have a chance. Okay. Well, we have 2 choices now. Don't care about life. Okay, the question is, do I destroy that land? Or do I destroy subsequent lands? I'm thinking subsequent lands. I mean, we need here. We need. Oh my gosh. I'm silly. I'm silly. Magus is really bad idea. Ugh, I wasn't thinking. Now these are mountains. Ah! Okay, well, let's destroy this then. We can't make everything mountains. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. That's my second punt of the day. The first punt, did it cost me? Yeah, it kind of cost me. I fetched in response to Leonin Arbiter. Bad idea. And this is my second punt. I should have gotten a forest because I have a Magus of the Moon, making everything mountains. Duh, Michael. Duh. Well, they didn't have a land. Oh, well, it didn't cost me. So there. Ha ha. Let's go get our forest. Good. Good. Okay, so now we can make everything into mountains and then start chipping away. I wonder what he has. Man, this deck really dies it to itself. I mean, really, they ain't kidding. I'm going to plug this in to see if it works. No, I don't know if it works. Oh, well, if push comes to shove, I'll use the mic on the computer. Sorry, the quality might drop people, but... Okay, we won by me doing almost nothing. Oh, I think this is the same, though. I can't see anything else, so we're just going to have to be lucky. Better to be lucky than good. He kept his 7. That is always not good news. I mean, I would keep this against almost any other deck, but I don't even know what to do against this deck, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to do anything land related. Or maybe I just get a clock going. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to keep. Like, destroying land, I mean, he's going to go off. He's going to go off, right? He's not going to wait another turn and then go off. Yeah, I'm just going to keep. Like, I have a clock. Whatever. If we lose, he loses, so. I mean, he kept his 7. I'm pretty sure he kept his 7. Or maybe he didn't keep his 7. I mean, we're, like, super fast. Turn 2, Bloodbraid Elf. Turn 2? Yeah, turn 2, Bloodbraid Elf is the best we could do, I think. I mean, ideally, they will play a land. They wouldn't do anything. Bloodbraid will flip a pillage. Okay, he mulliganed twice. Got it. I should have that chat thing going, but... Or not. Huh? What did he do? What is that Chancellor thing? I'm such a noob. Okay, so it is. Yeah. No, this is what I thought. Oh, okay, so he did kill. Okay, he didn't mulligan. He exiled those two. Maybe. What do we have, people? Metamorphose. So you mulligan once, maybe. Yep. Green, blue. Yep. Allosaurus. Whatever that. Oh, oh my, oh my. He didn't play it. He doesn't have 2 green cards maybe to pitch. Land destruction. I have to wait another turn anyway. Poop. What a meaningless card. Okay, here we go. So, oh golly, it's not turn 2. What am I thinking? Clothis is the best thing I can do because I don't have a forest. I think I do a forest here because we have a Utopia Sprawl, and if there's a Magus of the Moon, I don't want to be locked under it, so let's go forest. Okay, we'll see what his turn 2 looks like. I think he just needs another green or something like that. Green card, maybe. Oh. Go digging. Okay. Now Magus, I think, would be good, actually. I guess Manamorphose kind of makes that plan poop, but... Green forest? Or land destruction? Okay, that is our chance, people. That is our chance. Whoops. Here's our chance. Anamorphose is the only thing that gets him out of this, I think. Oh. Did my mic die? No, my mic didn't die. We're good. A bolt. Okay, so let's add a Utopia Sprawl here. I think that's what we want to do. And then we'll add red. And then we'll go this, untap, this, and then this. Since we have 3, we'll go Clothis, since that is a clock, and it gives us mana. Okay. Good thing we could switch this. Sorry, my volume is pretty high. Let's adjust the volume a little bit here so that it won't be crazy. But now you can, my Bluetooth headphone things died, so now we're back to the desktop. Oh, you can hear my magic noise too, so let's put that down. All right. Oh. Although I think the desktop audio, the and stuff you can hear maybe. Gotta figure this out. OBS is such a difficult system for me to understand. Okay, so they weren't able to draw out of that. So let's see what we get. Boom. I think like making Clothis 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 7 mana this time. Do I need 7 mana? Or do I need that clock? I don't know. I'm thinking 4. Okay, let's see. So I don't think I need this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 mana to work with, and I'm gonna go Bloodbraid into Bolt, I think, or Bone Crusher Giant, so that we can basically win next turn. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or if it's 7 mana, does that change things? I can cast Bone Crusher. Okay, let's calculate. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then next turn. Yeah, whatever I do, I basically win next turn. So now let's just do 2 damage. I don't think I go in this turn, no matter how hard I try. Okay, so we'll make this 1, 2, 3. Oh, then I get to ping 1 with Harbor Elf. I guess I would rather. Yeah, I'd rather Bolt, I think. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it comes down to next turn anyway, but. 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm shy. I guess if I flip a Bolt with Bloodbraid, would that change things? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 2 bolts. 15. Whew, so close. So close. I guess we'll see what we flip with Bloodbraid Elf. 1, 2, 2, 3. Let's see what we flip. That is not even close to what we want. I think. They don't do anything with the yard, right?
Oh no, I have to use it here. I don't have to do it. No, I want to do it.
Oh!
No, I have to do that. Because look.
No, we're good. We would have triggered Clothis anyway. So, and then Stomp. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It doesn't really matter. Might as well Stomp.
No, there is no neck.
Sure. Just in case I need to kill something with Bolt. Although in this case, I should have probably kept Bolt up. But Allosaurus is like 4/4, right? Doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters. Again, lack of knowledge against this deck. Our local Japanese metagame doesn't really play this deck very much, so kind of an unknown. Here, let's kill the desktop audio, so that you guys won't be hearing the rah and stuff like that. So.
You don't have to do it like this. You can do it like wrapped around. Like this is how you wrap it like this. So I'll show you. This and then like this. That's like it's wrapped around, right? I see it how it's wrapped around. This is the scarf that's wrapped around and it's sticking out. That's how I do it. So not that like that. You can like this. Or you can do that. The scarf is going like around from the back and the front. There. And that is the scarf. It's covering.
All right, comes down to this last turn. Obviously, will I get that 15 more play points? 2 steps back today, 1 step forward, or not? You can do a nourishing show, of course. Why didn't I think of that? You may exile a green card. Okay, so he or she exiled the green card. I still think they can do it though. Well, we'll see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 15, 18. No, we can't. Oh, yeah, we can. With the trigger, with the closest trigger. Closest trigger. Yeah, we can. We can. With the closest trigger, we can. We can win next turn.
No, a heart with their finger.
Or not. Depending on if we get a land or not, right? Because we need the land. Wait, what is it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 18. Yeah, no, actually we can. That's assuming our elf doesn't untap, doesn't attack. So, okay, so here, yeah, we can. 4, 5, yeah, we can. We're gonna do this, assuming that he or she doesn't have another nourishing shoal. All right, that actually makes it even better. So let's get rid of the nourishing shoal. That's 2.
It's like you're dividing 5, 2. Oh, 2, 3, 10. What is this? 2. So we go 2.
Okay, so that's 18. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, well, let's put this down. And I need the lightning bolt, so I need to produce 2. Okay, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 9, 13, 15, 18. Yep, we good. Do I go now? I guess if they do a nourishing shoal now, I don't want them to draw a nourishing shoal. So if they do a nourishing shoal, I mean that's one step closer to them not being able to. Oh, this is iffy though. Like if so, and do I do it in response is the question, I guess. Or do I fire away? Yeah, I fire away, I think. Yep. Finally got one. Okay, so finally got one. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I know some of the first game at least was a little frustrating. When I watch other people and they make like this crucial mistake, it's like, oh, it grates it grates me. And so I know that I did kind of the same thing, but hopefully it was worth seeing. I know I'm going to be continually exploring this red-green mid-range. I know like some, as I said, pros are exploring this deck as well, because I think it's doing well in the preliminaries and the modern tournaments, at least in the leagues and the in the preliminaries and stuff like that. So it's doing well. I think I do recommend it. It actually takes more thinking than usual. I'm used to playing blue decks, so I'm used to interaction and a lot of thinking. But surprisingly, red-green does kind of push you to thinking a lot. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in comments if you guys liked it. If you want to see other red decks, I am all about the fire magic. So anything, even touching red, is good. You can have a banana. Well, yeah, I have a half a banana. You can share it with your sister. Sorry. If you let me know in the comments if you want to see any other deck. I would love to pilot any other deck, but I'm going to be going with red green for a while. I'm also doing it real life as well, real life magic, so check that out. It's kind of fun. It's more for the bantering and for the magical fun of bantering, and kind of I get Carl over and we have a jolly old time. So hopefully I'm going to get a mic as well. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.